Hi, thank you for joining us with Spechtsolutions YouTube. I'm Jeffrey Specht. We're here in front of the San Luis Obispo Police Department today. I, folks, am an applicant to be appointed for mayor of San Luis Obispo. I literally just dropped off my application with Teresa Purrington, our city clerk, who accepted it. And I'm standing in front of SLO PD today because if appointed, not that I will be appointed, I'm very conservative and I am surrounded by a very progressive / Democrat council. But that being said, if appointed mayor of San Luis Obispo, being mayor, I can solely put on the agenda being mayor so there can be a vote to change city's policy that actually protects we the people, as well as our San Luis Obispo Police Department, who we love and want them there to protect our community. Have a lot of respect for law enforcement, but we need good police. And folks out there need to understand that our police and police across the nation, their hands are literally tied from being able to show accountability to we the people. And what I'm trying to explain in this way, people blame the police for not handing over body cams when asked for court cases or just in general, whether at media or an attorney. There's an awful lot of suppressing police body video cams, and it's not just here in San Luis, it's across the whole nation. And it is the fault of policy, folks. Policy is who to blame, not our police, but policy. And our city attorneys and our city managers are hiding behind city policy, which literally prohibits the release of these body cams. It leaves it at the discretion of a city attorney and city manager whether or not they even believe that the proper chain of evidence should be executed from police department directly to a district attorney for, say, court cases, or if the media happens to ask for it, the Public Information Act, which gets violated on a regular basis. So what we need to do is to have our city council and our mayor here in San Luis and across the nation, folks, across the nation, to vote to incorporate into city policies everywhere that it includes our body cams by our police officers unconditionally is handed over when asked without delay. It costs an awful lot of money to go to court over and over and over. And you will see public defenders, departments, and attorneys across the nation, especially here in San Luis Obispo, that ask for this kind of information repeatedly, do not get what they ask for, and it keeps going back to court. This costs a lot of money for a court clerk, a judge, the room itself, all of the employees, your bailiffs, to run the courthouse, and that money adds up, and it's a big waste of money. We're not using this money in a fiduciary capacity. Little traffic there, sorry. So, what we would like to see is no more delays. We want to see our police do their jobs and not be blamed when body cams are not given over, when either media or attorneys, anyone's asked, as it should be. And we can do this by voting it in and having our council and mayor pass this to incorporate this into city policy. And this is going to bring accountability, folks. This is going to bring accountability. I think we're going to see a lot of we the people a lot happier if they see that our law enforcement and our politicians are not hiding things from them. There's nothing that makes you more suspicious than someone who wants to hide something, because, come on, the only reason to hide anything is if something that was inappropriate was done. You should be happy and proud and anxious to have all this stuff released if it's legitimate and there's no foul play. So this will be my first line of business, if appointed mayor of San Luis Obispo. Bring accountability to we the people, and have our council and myself being mayor vote and pass accountability, incorporating into our city policy the release of the police body cams. And thank you for joining us with spechtsolutions. We'll see you soon for each and every issue that I want to address, if appointed mayor, in detail for you folks to decide for yourself whether these are good actions or bad actions, or even better yet, if you like this type of leadership and want this type of leadership. Thank you. We'll see you soon.